Hey, this is Pamela Riemenschneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services, and I have Mary Coppola with me from United Fresh, and we are talking United Fresh Live. It's only Wednesday. We still have another couple of days to go. So far, how is United Fresh Live working? What kind of feedback are you getting?
Yeah. Hey, Pamela, thank you for connecting with me this morning. I know I've seen you online a couple times this week already, and that has been the sentiment. United Fresh Live is going very well right now. I think it really was a transition for a lot of people to take these in-person connections onto a digital platform. But now that we're in day 3 and we've got another Thursday and Friday, 2 more days to go, folks have finally gotten to the point where I think we're comfortable connecting online and we're finding the value of connecting online.
Yeah, I know I fished around on day 1. I think I'm just like everyone else. And from the Women in Produce reception, that was actually really fun where they kind of sucked you into different Zoom sessions it was like speed dating, and maybe you had being assigned to a table basically. That was
Yeah.
fun, but it also my experience mirrored a lot of other people's experience where it was like, well, I wasn't sure if I could go into a booth, if somebody would pounce on me. I didn't get a lot of chat requests at first. And then yesterday when I started going through booths, people jumped on me right away, and in a good way.
Yeah.
Saying hi, checking to see if I needed anything. People that I knew, people that I didn't know. That was fun. And the other part of it that I really enjoyed is the on-demand nature of the sense. How long are those going to be around for people to enjoy is what I want to know, because there were a few that I didn't get to yet.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest pieces of feedback that we always get in our in-person events is, oh, I had to choose this one session over this other one, and I'm so bummed I missed it. Well, now you don't have to miss it. All of the content's on demand, our workshops and our general sessions, and a couple of the coffee talks. It's a little different when you have all those breakout rooms. You can't record, 10 different rooms that are happening at the same time. But certainly the content that happens before and after those breakouts is recorded, and can be left on demand. And all of that content will be up on the United Fresh Live platform through September 1st. So folks will have the opportunity throughout the summer to go back in and catch all those sessions that you may have missed. Or we heard this a lot after Michael Music's presentation on Monday. You can go back and just rewatch some of the inspirational messages that you saw across the platform.
Yeah, his opening session address was fantastic. And I did feel like, I was actually down in my living room applauding when it was done. It's been a different experience for a lot of people, and it's a different experience for you guys as well. You're the first in our industry to go to a virtual platform instead of either postponing or canceling. What kind of implications did that have for United Fresh? And, how do you guys feel about this decision so far?
I'll tell you, it was a really short conversation. We got our board's encouragement and buy-in back in March, as soon as the pandemic became evident that we were not going to be able to gather in person this June. And they encouraged us, make this pivot and do it well, and get out there and get ahead of it. And so in 2.5 months, here we are. I think it speaks for itself as far as what we've been able to accomplish. And we're feeling proud that we were able to give the industry a place to gather. I know you just mentioned that with the chats, you've been connecting with people that you know and folks that you don't. And that's kind of been the benefit of this platform too, is that we're seeing so many people that have either never attended the United Fresh Convention and Expo or haven't been to a United Fresh event, period, coming onto this platform because it is free for attendees, and they're engaging with the industry in ways that they haven't in the past. I just had a couple retail dietitians on the morning coffee talk say the same thing, that this was their first United Fresh experience within the fresh produce industry. And I think that's really impactful and shows the value of this platform and why we needed to make this transition.
The transition wasn't, 100% easy for you guys, because an in-person event is also a revenue generator.
Yes, that is true. United Fresh did forfeit about $1 million in revenue making this transition. And there's a little button at the bottom of the page that says Support United Fresh, and you can hear it from Michael Music. He's got a video plea on there sharing why it's so important to support us when we've created this platform that engages everyone and it brings attendees in for free. That was kind of the key piece that we're talking about right now, making that decision. And I'll tell you why we made that decision. If you go back to mid-March and you think about what happened, especially with restaurants and hospitality overnight, losing 80% of their business, we were in a place where it was all the association could do. Excuse me. And this is real life. It was all the association could do to ensure that we were making resources available to our industry as much as we had and as much as possible, because we were all in survival mode in March, and a lot of people still are right now. So not only was the decision to make the platform free for attendees, we opened up all of our paywalls on the website. So all of our resources that traditionally are free for members but are paid for non-members, those were all available. They still are. So that was all more of a bigger strategy to ensure that we were helping the industry as much as possible in a time of need. And it certainly translated onto this platform as well.
You can hear a little ping reminding me that the opening organics, the general session starts in 15 minutes. So we can wrap it up here. A lot more content still coming today and through the rest of the week. And then, of course, you mentioned through September 1st, the replays of the sessions will be available. So a lot of exciting stuff. Thanks so much,
yes,
Mary.
Listen to our pings, Pamela. I do want to say, you know, we've had over 11,000 users register to be on this platform, and we're seeing about an average of 6,000 users per day on the platform, both attendees and exhibitors. So I really encourage folks to continue to learn the platform and learn how to reach out directly to people through chat or message. There's so much on here that, you know, we're just scraping the tip of the iceberg on connectivity, but I imagine that the future of engagement, whether in person or otherwise, is still going to have a virtual component. So
yeah,
technology.
I alluded to, I mean, I compared what finding some of these things in some of these virtual booths is like a video game Easter egg. There's some really cool stuff in there if you take the time to look around, and the Support United Fresh button with the extra video from Michael Music is kind of one of them. It's a great message to go over there and see, and to also support the organization.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Certainly Easter eggs across the platform. So keep exploring. It's open 24/7, and again, all the way through September 1st. So I'll look forward to seeing people online, and feel free to connect with me and visit the United Fresh booths while you're on the platform.
All right. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Pamela.